Alright, warriors and witches, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode where nothing is easy. We are back with another hard rant, so buckle up. We are going to watch one of Smash JT's videos in relation to a leaked video on how the whole manjaw thing came to fruition in video games. Why it's happening, why people are denying it. We know it's true, we just don't know what the hell is happening. Some games just do it straight out, and they know that they give these women these androgynous looks. I think it's bullshit. I think we come to video games to play, to escape all that shit, and to see awesome and attractive characters. Not only men want to see it, but also women want to see it. But it's really alienating for women, especially women. But anyway, buckle up. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do this.
The gaming industry has been grappling with an ongoing issue that many players have noticed, but until now, only few have actually understood. Why do so many female characters in modern gaming have this
Bro, I don't know what the fuck they thought this was. I don't know what the fuck they thought this was. This was a massive, like what the fuck was this, bro? You need to decrease this by 10%, and you might have something. I don't even like the hair, bro. In Perfect Dark Zero, she had this look like she was just here for the party. Like of course she was there, she was an agent, she was a spy, she was out there, you know, searching for like delicate information, but she always had that sort of, not only just her look, but she also had that sort of, girl, I'm just here to have fun, baby. Sort of like Lara Croft back in the day. Like Lara Croft was just like, you know what? I came here to kick ass and get some artifacts. She was like that. And this lady just looks like she's all business. Like they just took the fun out of Perfect Dark. I'm not playing this game. All right. Let's continue.
Masculine facial structure, this jawline that looks like a dude, and everywhere you look, even in massive major AAA games, it seems to appear. What's the deal with that? Well,
we gotta be honest with this one.
Major AAA games, it seems to appear.
We gotta be honest with this one. We gotta be honest with this one. You changed this one. Come on now. Give me the real video. The real picture. This is somebody AI'd this shit. They fucked this one up. This is not part of the game.
The deal with that? Well,
that's part of the game. That doesn't even look like the actual model.
I got an anonymous message from somebody in the industry looking to expose the reality behind the fabled manjaw and why it keeps happening. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. The other day I got a message from somebody looking to expose the inner workings of the manjaw, this manjaw that continues to appear. And while many people initially, including myself, were looking at the developers and saying, oh, these developers are woke and they're trying to inject some sort of androgynous looking person into these games and to see themselves, that's the real reason for it. Potentially, yes, but if you dig deeper, it's actually
they are, but most of them are inexperienced, but they are.
Epic Games and Unreal Engine, and the default characters that they give these developers aren't very, we'll just say, appealing to the feminine form. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out smashjt.com for the full article breaking down the manjaw exposed and why women in games are looking like dudes and how it's actually coming from Epic Games. And to be clear, this video is focusing on MetaHuman and the Unreal Engine from Epic Games. I know there are a tremendous amount of AAA titles out there that don't use Unreal Engine or use their own proprietary game engines when they put it together. So take this all with a grain of salt as far as the overall.
That's not the Unreal Engine. They knew what the fuck they were doing. Okay? That's not the Unreal Engine. They knew what the fuck they were doing. That's it. Let's continue.
Jaw issue is, but at the same time, If it's happening with MetaHuman and Unreal Engine, there's a high chance and high...
See, that's the real picture. I don't know who the fuck this is. Who the fuck this is. Good lord. Give me a CGI version of that.
likelihood that this could also be happening at other studios that have their own engines they're using as well.
It's just the ugliest thing you've ever seen, I think. So let's just undo that. I'll stick with her. But this really shows you just how...
You notice the jawline right here, and then the from the ear down, you notice that is grown. Now, it's okay. It's fine. It's not Veilguardish, but it's definitely there. There's some gowls there. Yeah, and there's some work. Yeah, I see it a little bit.
How god-awful some of these, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like the ideology-infested tool. I don't have any of these issues when I create a male character. I can create male characters all day and they look great, but it takes forever to make someone look like this. And this is what they want it to look like instead.
Is that a preset? I take it that's a preset. This is on... Wait, did you say this was Unreal Engine? Let's let her speak, and then I want to look at something. This is... Wow. Wow, that was a big-ass change.
Like, what the hell is this? This is disgusting.
In a scathing expose, a video has been shared...
Okay. I need to look at something. Yeah, that's ideology. I need to look at something real quick. I need to look at something real fast. Did you say the Unreal Engine? I need to check something. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Triple kill. Quadruple kill. Pentakill. Now oh no. Oh no. Chat, what I'm about to show you is something that is connected. I totally forgot your avatars. I apologize. I had to restart my streaming service, my Steam. But I'll show your avatars in a second. But what I'm about to show you, let me put this away. What I'm about to show you is something that will start to resonate with what we're seeing here. We all know about the dread. Not every game has great looking characters, but we're about to see, you're about to see something that has straight up lost my fucking mind. All right, let's make this thing bigger. Nightingale. Do you want to know what the Nightingale characters look like? Right here. Right here. That's one of the Nightingale characters. They look fucking ugly. Let's keep going. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Remnant 2. Oh boy. Man, I got so many choices for you, chat. I got so many choices for Remnant 2. Hold up. Hold up. I got a lot for you. Why is this lady... I mean, that chin is fucking huge, but it's an alien. That's fine. That's the Remnant 2 female. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Masculine feature. Let's keep going. You see what I mean? Right here. Right here. Here, hold on. Let me up this. You see what I mean? Unreal Engine. Let's keep going. No, let's do one more since we're all fucking crazy now. Let's keep going. Bro, what the fuck is this? Let's keep going. We got one more. We got all the time we need. That's a mod. Yeah, that's a mod. Of course that's a mod. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus fucking Christ. This is a character that is your vendor. That's a vendor. That's a vendor. That's a woman. Okay. Let's keep going down cuz I got so many. Cuz I play a lot of games. The final. The finals. The finals. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. Well, oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's just devoid of breasts, manly features on the face. We're not done yet, chat. We're not done yet. Keep going. Since things are starting to click here. That's game's not coming out. Senua Saga's Hellblade 2. We don't need to, we already know. Alright, Senua's Sacrifice, we already know. At least with her features, she's literally a Viking sort of, like, she's not out here trying to look pretty, but it would help if we already know. Listen, you know what? I'm gonna search. I'm gonna search her anyway. Senua's. Oh. We'll show it anyway. We'll show it anyway. Like, let's be honest. Like, her real life look kinda looks good, actually. She actually looks not that bad, actually. Yeah, it's not that bad. It kinda looks... well, that's because she's literally like a savage. She's a Viking. Of course she's gonna look dirty. Yeah, this won't count. Yeah, I'm not gonna let this one count. She's a literal savage. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, she's a fucking Viking. She's fine. It just makes sense that she would look like that. Let's do one more. I know I saw another one, but I also want to talk about one other, The Witcher 4. The Witcher 4. The Witcher 4, right there. Right there, right above my head. The Witcher 4. Now, we could go back and forth with this, and I think that what they're doing is they're changing the way Ciri looks as time presses on, because they know that trailer was received poorly. And this is something that we already know with CD Projekt Red. They threw out a lot of the veterans who knew how to use the Red engine that they used. But now they're using the Unreal Engine because the new people only know how to use the Unreal Engine because that's all they were taught in fucking school. So, we got Outer Worlds 2. Ark Survival, it doesn't matter, you can make ugly characters. Immortals of Avenum. Oh, yes we are. Immortals of Avenum. Any female character in that game. Just anyone. No, we enlarged this shit, bruh. Nah, we enlarged it. Nah, we enlarged the fuck out of you. Nah, show me. Show me. Nigga, that's a choice at this point. Nigga, that's a choice. What the fuck? Ain't nobody. This is the reason why nobody wanted to play your fucking game. Oh my god. There's another one. What the fuck is this? You're gonna scare people away from your fucking game. What the fuck is this? It's making sense now. It's all coming together collectively. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright. And here's the thing, chat. And here's the thing. All those things that I just showed you were from either European or Western devs. Now, let's go see the Asian developers. Which one? Which one? Arc Age Chronicles. You're not going to see much of it, but I saw some of the female characters in that small trailer. They looked great. That's from, I believe, I think Asian developers. I think so. Yeah, I think so. No. I want to check. Because I want to keep this. Well, they want me to buy Arc Age Chronicles right now when the game's not even ready yet. It's a MMO that's about to come out. And engine, series, publisher, Kakao Games. Kakao Games is a Korean developer. I think Kakao Games... Yeah, the same people that did... Yeah, you're fine. It's another Asian developer. They're doing Chrono Odyssey as well. Arc... Yeah, that's another Korean develop... Kakao Games, aren't they the same people that made fucking... They made... They're the same people that are working on Chrono Odyssey. So let's check out Chrono Odyssey, shall we? Come on down, everybody. Check out Chrono Odyssey. Let's check out... Can I at least see the characters? I'm already looking at the characters for a split second, and I'm just like, yeah, I think you're set for... Yeah. Yeah, Kakao Games, yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah, hold on. It's their actual website. They kind of... Yeah, that's literally an enemy that you fight, and she has thick thighs that save lives, and she's an actual woman. This is also on the Unreal Engine by the same developers making Arc Age Chronicles. This is Chrono Odyssey, something that I wish listed. This is their game. This is a character that you can build right here. Notice that she has a female sort of attractive form on her. Characters, enemies, battles. There's another character that you can create right here. She might be some sort of mage. Yeah, so I think with Arc Age Chronicles, you're going to be fine. Okay. I totally forgot Silent Hill 2! Bro, you remember Silent... Bro, let's talk about Silent... Bro, Silent Hill 2? Didn't they do an update where they fixed the body of the characters? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they updated the game, so they were like, yeah, it does look fucking weird. Yeah. Yeah, Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine. God damn. Everything is correlating. Everything is meshing together. You ever work at a job and everything is everywhere and it's pure chaos, but when you finally get everything together and the job is starting to function a lot smoother, this is what I'm feeling right now. I'm like, yo, everything's starting to come together. It's like unraveling like a cord, like with a bunch of controllers. You're like, all right, Now things are nice and tidy. Now everything makes sense now. What else? The day before, that's not a real fucking game. Wuchang Fallen Feathers? I don't know what that game is. That could be an Asian developer. I'll look at that in a minute. Who else? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Do you literally think that the Japanese developers were going to stick with the Unreal Engine sort of, you know, default presets of those characters? Fuck no. They need money. Alright, who else? Dark and Darker. Doesn't really matter on that one. Let's see. Tekken 8. Asian developers. Ladies look great. Black Myth Wukong. Asian developers. Beautiful females. See, this is something that you need to realize when it comes to Asian developers. When they find capable, good programmers, coders, game designers, people that want to make an awesome game that they will play for themselves, they keep those individual developers and work on them to solidify their talent. However, in the West, they throw out, it's like, what's a good, they use game developers in the West like they use toilet paper. Well, just wipe your ass and then just throw them out and then get some new toilet paper. This is their problem. This is their problem. And I'm starting to think that even if you were good at your job, you're either going to leave or they push you to leave, even if you're a veteran. So if that's the style that they want, my thing is, if your enemy is fucking up, let them. This is what I'm seeing. Asian developers are keeping their talent and they actually want to make characters that actually look genuine. Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Do you want to see the character that you make your main character in Bloodlines 2? Let me show you. Oh my gosh, everything is correlating today. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Where is it? Give me something. Give me the male and female of your... There it is. There it is, baby. Everything is... Ooh. You ready? You ready? Tell me, chat. Which one is the male one? And which one is the female one? I'll be right back. Take as long as you want. I'll up the music a little bit. Yeah, you figure that out. Okay. The left one is the male one, and the right one is the female one. Unreal Engine. So here's my thing, and here's my firm belief. This is my firm belief. They not only don't know how to use the Unreal Engine, but they're so lazy that they won't fix on the Unreal Engine. You know what I mean? They won't fix that sort of thing. And on top of that, even if they fixed it, they I have a feeling that they don't even have any time. I think there's a lot of chop going on. And even if they look at their issue with how they... I'm sorry. Let me go back. I apologize. I want to say that they do this shit on purpose. There's a certain time when it comes to developers where they're like, okay, well, we need to work on these characters. Some of them go, okay, well, we think it looks fine. Lazy. And then we got the other half of developers going, oh, I like that because we're not trying to sexualize her and we're trying to give her this androgynous looks. I think they both exist. lazy developers and developers that just don't want to give you any ounce of that sort of, you know, sexual sort of attractive female look, because they want that shit devoid. There's a lot of people out there that want to destroy Western society with many things. Let's talk about our films for an instance. There's not enough of that manosphere back then. You remember back in the day when you watched TV and you would actually watch something good? Or you remember like The Rock, Ocean's 11, Ocean's 10 I kind of like. What else out there? Hell, The Expendables 1 and 2 at least. Let's see, The Transporter. All these movies had that sort of masculine sort of like run and gun, and there were hot women. 007, they threw that shit all away. It's a destruction of like a Western society. That's what I firmly believe, is that they want to mask all the good shit and prop themselves right on top and say, this is the new normal. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. They fuck up your films, they fuck up your video games. The things that you liked are now for the modern audience. You know, the people that don't exist. And they do it on purpose. Oh boy. I can't believe everything is connecting now.
With me privately, and I have been given the okay to share this information publicly about a developer being very frustrated with how a tool generates.
They are Marxists. Yes. Yeah, there are Marxists out there. Yeah, you're right.
Female models by default, models that rather than appearing naturally feminine, instead start off looking like dudes. This developer, who asked me to remain anonymous, has also provided a video with proof of their findings and explain in full detail about Unreal's metahuman.
Why would you want to hide yourself if everything is just fine? I'm just saying, if everything's fine, why would you hide yourself? It's just the Unreal Engine. What's the matter? There's a lot of fear of losing your job out here in almost anything. Not just the gaming industry, but everywhere. It's fucking disgusting how they treat people.
Tool, and how it is undeniably cutting edge when it comes to fidelity, with every pore, blemish, and skin reflection being rendered in stunning detail. But, and this is a very big but, as opposed to the models on the women that are anything but that.
What the fuck is this? That's a choice right there. That's a choice. Right there. That's a choice. They chose this. This is what they believe. Meanwhile, Asian developers are like, we don't know what the fuck that is. Every time when I look at like Chinese or Japanese stuff saying like, no rainbow shit, please. This is China, or this is Japan. I feel a little bit good inside. Cause we don't want any weird shenanigans going on with film and video games. I can't stand these fucking people that don't even fucking play video games.
This comes at the cost of the base models being fundamentally unattractive and unappealing based off of what is given to these artists to begin with.
I thought this was worth showing. This is the metahuman tool that Unreal Engine provides for creating realistic characters, and here's a woman I created recently, and I'm quite happy with her, but it's you know, like, there's a lot of detail, and I think the shape is really nice, looks very very appealing and feminine, but you have to try, you know, very hard to get her to look like this. I had to do what's called the mesh to metahuman workflow, which is to import a custom mesh. You actually can't really create someone who looks like this from scratch using the characters they give you. They're actually a lot of them are actually quite ugly, I find.
This is why. So when it comes to the Unreal Engine, this is what I believe. I think the developers of those Asian studios in South Korea In China and Japan, when they see the Unreal Engine, they're like, oh, we know how to use the Unreal Engine. And when they see these presets, they take these presets and they just throw them out the window. And then they just make their own. Because they're skilled enough to not use a preset. See the difference?
And so I have to use an alternate workflow to get in a different looking mesh to start with, and then I can sculpt it to the way I want it.
The starting point for these female characters is unnaturally androgynous, and it takes a tremendous amount of effort on the wireframing of the face to contort it to look more like a woman.
Except for the Asian devs. They see this and they're like, oh, we just do this, do this, do this, do this. Hey man, do you have the code that I gave you before? Yeah, the code with the big old titties? Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Yeah, send it to me. Alright, I got his email. Alright, I can copy that. I can copy that. Hey, do you got the code for eliminating the jaw? Nah, don't worry about it. I remember it. Alright, let me go ahead and... Done. Got it. Alright. We got 2B. Alright. We're good.
That right there is the problem with everything. It all requires extensive tweaking and significant efforts from the artists themselves just to achieve a traditionally feminine look. I can think of 3 different reasons why this is happening. 1, they're just straight up lazy developers, or 2, they're just untalented and don't know how to do it and work it to make it look more feminine, so they just stick with the default option. Or 3, the artist themselves is straight up androgynous themselves and they want to see themselves in the game that they're making.
Yeah. Yes. True. I know. I said that myself.
But typically what's transpiring here for this manjaw is one of...
Look up Kingdom Under Fire Dark Elves. You want me to do this shit right now? Alright, fine. Whatever. I don't even know which one to pick. I don't even know which one to pick. This is Kingdom Under Fire 2. It's an old game. That's their concept art. It's an old game. But here's something that is on the game. Here we go. This is in the game. Yeah, so these developers do this shit on purpose. Yeah, some of these developers do this shit on purpose. Alright, let's continue.
Those 3 things is happening, which is why it continues to perpetuate itself in all of gaming.
And so I have to use an alternate workflow to get in a different looking mesh to start with, and then I can sculpt it to the way I want it. There's a funny little slider that they provide, which is basically to ignore the mesh that you use and to revert to using theirs.
Look how simplified this literal thing is. This is something also... Listen, Chinese, Asian developers do not like simplistic sort of stuff like this. This overall influence thing, this region influence, I bet you and guarantee you they don't like this shit. This is something that they throw away. They like FOV sliders for every meticulous thing in the game. And if it's not in the fucking engine, they will put it in the fucking engine themselves. And you want to know the funny thing about this whole thing is, we got a woman over here literally upset about this whole thing. You know how fucking disgusting this is, that you got men and women banding together and saying, yeah, your shit's gay. All right? Mary Jane Watson over here looking like that fucking brick that falls down on your head in Mario.
And it just shows you the total anti, woman bias that's in tools like this, and that explains a lot. Like why is it that women look so ugly? And so like right now it's set to 1, which is using my mesh, and if I set it to 0 and using theirs, this is what they want to do.
Jeez.
Using my mesh, and if I set it to 0 and using theirs.
This looks like 40-year-old Professor McGonagall. That's what this looks like. 40-year-old Professor McGonagall. And that's probably doing a disservice to Professor McGonagall. I'm sorry. Rest in peace.
This is what they want to do.
And as you see in the video, one of the most striking features of this is the jawline and the facial structure of MetaHuman's female models. The prominence of the jawline, high foreheads, and heavy-set features read far more masculine when you're watching it. These features just aren't minor quirks. They require a considerable amount of work from the game artist to reshape it into something that would finally actually resemble what we would consider a woman. This is, according to my source, a very likely reason as to why we're seeing more and more female characters in AAA games come packed in with the now more infamous manjaw look.
Like I said, I think there's people out there that don't know how to use the engine, and that is likelihood of them being, like I said, lazy. But I wanna preface this much and say that the simplification of these Unreal Engine things are put there on purpose for easy access. But I'm gonna let you know right now, if you're a developer out there right now looking at this simplified version of how to create a character, they are fleecing you. They are fucking you over. You need to broaden your horizon and broaden your mind. If you want to stick with that androgynous look, go ahead, honey boo boo. You'll be fired so fast it'll make your fucking head spin. But for the rest of you people, if you want to learn, find out each and every reason these polygons move. Find that part where you're just like, oh, this looks attractive enough. And don't look at me like you're porn-brained. Listen to me right now. Listen to me right now. Do you want to be a game developer? You do? All right. Then you need to pick a side. Do you want to keep on making video games, or do you want to go back to your old job? That's all I'm saying. I could add more to this, but that's all I'm saying. You don't have to make everybody attractive, but there's a certain line to not cross. That line being, these gamers just want to escape. The last time I checked, nobody wanted to play Concord because they didn't want to play a fat bitch with a fupa.
Because the starting templates already lean heavily masculine to begin with, and regardless of the reason why the developer doesn't change it, the end result is it still happens. The problems don't stop at the face. MetaHuman's approach to the female body is equally strange.
We saw it with Bloodlines 2. I ain't playing that fucking game. We just saw it. We just did.
And honestly, even more extreme for the worse. As my source pointed out, the default models lack any kind of actual curvature. Flat chests, non-existent.
Same engine. Same engine. Male and female. Same engine. Good job on you guys. Same engine. Same engine. Same engine. I think I'm gonna end it here. I don't need to know any more than this. This is very upsetting in the over grand scheme of things. I think I'll skip over to the very end here.
That I'll stick with her, but this really shows you just how god awful some of these I don't know what you want to call it. It's like the
you know what it is.
Ideology infested tool. This is it's I don't have any of these issues when I create a male character. I can create male characters all day and they look great, but it takes forever to make someone look like this. And this is what they want it to look like instead.
The developer who
True. I believe so. Abso-fucking-lutely. That is atrocious. You developers need to wise the fuck up. Because none of you played Concord, but a lot of you are playing Final Fantasy XIV, where you can make an attractive character, and a lot of you are playing Marvel Rivals, where there's attractive characters. And what other game are there attractive characters? I'm not gonna count WoW. That shit is old. There's just a lot of games coming out with attractive characters. You all played a monkey game with 4 hot spider bitches. That's right. You guys pulled through. You all played the monkey game with 4 hot spider bitches, and you said, yeah, that 3 hot spider bitches. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One of them was a little girl. Whoa, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa. Hold up. 3 hot spider bitches. Jesus Christ. But yeah. Yeah. Somehow you guys pulled through the spider part, and you were like, ah, shit, spider. And then that spider turned into a woman, and you were just like, all right, I'll still play. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I'll give you guys a look at that if you want to see it yourself. It's fucking crazy. Everything makes sense now. Everything makes sense now.